All right, guys. So now it's almost time for the second flight, and the second flight is on Japan Airline from Chicago to Haneda in their first class product. Now they don't have a lot of first class seats on their plane, so this is definitely a treat. I could have just flown from San Francisco directly to Haneda, probably saved me some time, but because they are flying their 787-9 variant that does not have first class, so that's why I'm here in Chicago. So just for you guys. So I am at the American Airline Flagship Lounge because they are partners, and so I can use their lounge. And this is basically one of their best lounges. There's only about five or six that's open around the country, probably around the world. So I'm gonna take a look before our flight. The American Airline Flagship Lounge is located in Terminal 3 Concourse H. It is very spacious for US standards with lots of different type of seating areas. It also has very good options for both food and drinks. The only downside is that it doesn't have a real bar and a sit-down dining area. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel to find out how you can access these amazing airport lounges. All right, so let's talk about this Japan Airline first class. The configuration is 121, so everyone has a direct aisle access, unlike my last flight from San Francisco to Chicago, which I did not have direct aisle access in domestic first class. But that's a different story. Yeah, so I'm very excited. The plane is not, terribly new. It's 13 years old. But you know what? I'm pretty sure it's going to be amazing. This is one of the flight that I'm looking pretty much most forward to out of the 9 flights that we're taking. So, yeah, okay. Then see you on board. Soon, the lounge made a boarding announcement for my flight, and I quickly walked to the gate. To my surprise, the boarding process wasn't quite organized, and perhaps it was because the flight was delayed for about an hour. However, as a first-class passenger, we got to board the plane first.
Hello. Thank you. No worries.
We had a full house in first class, but with a suite like this, you won't feel crowded at all. My seat at 2A is this beautiful and massive open suite featuring almost 79 inches of pitch and 33 inches of width, ample storage space, and a big screen for in-flight entertainment. There is even a seatbelt on the footrest, so you can have a meal with someone you're traveling with. While there is a reading light on either side of the seat, one thing that's quite inconvenient is that the electric outlet and USB plug is in a hidden compartment near the screen. Oh yeah, there's also a million different configurations for the seat itself. And for those who lives on social media, there's also a complimentary Wi-Fi in first class. Not long after drinking my first welcome drink, it's time to take off. And this is the perfect time to tell you how I was able to book this $15,000 flight for only about 10% of the cost. Remember, the first step to any redemption is to like and subscribe to the channel. Okay, since Japan Airlines is a partner of Alaska Airlines, at the time of recording in February 2023, this flight was redeemable for only 70,000 Alaska miles, which you can often purchase for about 2 cents per mile, which means this flight only cost me $1,400 and a nominal booking fee of $19. However, starting around March of 2023, Alaska increased the price to about 85,000 miles. But in my opinion, honestly, this is still a good price to pay. Now go ahead and enjoy the takeoff footage. We soon reach cruising altitude, and that means I can go change into my pajamas that they give out to first class passengers. I made the sacrifice to model it for you guys. While I was in the lavatory, I also noticed the nice toiletries and even one of those fancy Japanese toilets. And then it's time to throw away all diet plans because dining in first class is one of the best experiences in air, especially on Japan Airlines. Before checking in, you can select the type of meals you want between Western and Japanese. The fact that I'm flying on Japan Airlines, I chose Japanese meal. It comes with a whopping 13 different dishes, from appetizers to sushi to soup and even wagyu. I'll point out the ones that I really like. I particularly like the main course, which comes with rice and unagi, miso soup, and wagyu beef. For dessert, we had apple jelly made from apples grown in Aomori, which are one of the most expensive apples in the world, costing $20 each. After a full meal, I was ready to sleep. The lovely flight attendant made my bed, which features its own mattress, 2 pillows, and a blanket, which is very comfortable. While this is an open suite, it actually feels quite private, and I was able to get a lot of rest. But you know what they say, the more you sleep, the more you want to eat. So I ordered the signature curry rice, chicken yakitori, and ice cream from the dining on demand menu. Soon after, they turned on the ambient lighting, and this really reminds me of Virgin Atlantic. Let's look at the loaded amenity kit. First, we got the Shiseido Men's skincare product, a comb, lip balm by L'Occitane, earplugs, eye mask, moisturizing mask, lotion, mouthwash, toothbrush, and the hard shell amenity container, which is quite good in quality. Right before landing, it's time to eat again. This time, I went for the ramen noodle, braised cod, miso soup, and rice. During our approach to Haneda, we got a good look at the beautiful Tokyo skyline. Can you spot the Tokyo Tower? Leave a comment down below and let me know. Alright guys, so I'm here at Haneda. I just got off the Japan Airlines flight number 9, first class. It's an amazing flight. The food was so good, the crew was so good, so polite, and they're very caring. So let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below. Please subscribe and like the channel. So I have a couple hours here. Well, more than a few hours. About 5 hours. So I'm gonna go into town and see what's there for me to find out. Next up, we're gonna try Japan Airlines' biggest competitor, All Nippon Airline, on their 787-8 business class product. So make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more.